Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's quietly reshaping the entire United States. From our economy and healthcare down to the very feel of our neighborhoods. We're talking about the graying of America. It's not just a headline. It's a profound demographic shift, and the latest numbers from the U.S. Census Bureau are pretty eye-opening. Let's get right into the data. A recent report, the Vintage 2024 Population Estimates, revealed that the number of Americans aged 60 and older grew by a staggering 3.1% in just 1 year, from 2023 to 2024. Now, 3.1% might not sound like a huge number on its own, but when you're talking about a population of millions, that is a massive increase. It's the fastest one-year jump we've seen in this age group in recent history. So, what's driving this? Well, the biggest factor is the baby boomer generation. This massive cohort, born in the decades after World War II, is now fully entering their retirement years. As they age, they're tipping the demographic scales in a way we've never seen before. For the first time in American history, we are on the verge of a major milestone. The moment when older adults will outnumber children under 18. Think about that. More grandparents than grandkids. The gap is narrowing fast, and some parts of the country have already crossed that line. As of 2024, there are 11 states where this has already happened. These are the states where the population of people 65 and over is officially larger than the population of people under 18. The list includes Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island in the Northeast. Then you have Delaware, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. Florida, which has long been a retirement haven, is on the list, as you might expect. And rounding it out are Hawaii, Montana, and Oregon. It's a really diverse group of states, which shows this isn't just a regional phenomenon isolated to one corner of the country. It's happening in the rugged mountains of Montana, the coastlines of Oregon, and the historic towns of New England. Each of these states is now a living laboratory for what the rest of the country will soon experience. They're on the front lines of figuring out how to adapt their infrastructure, social services, and economies to serve an older population. This trend is also pushing up the country's overall age. The median age in the United States hit a new record high in 2024, climbing to 39.1 years. If you were to line up every single American from youngest to oldest, the person exactly in the middle would be 39.1 years old. That's the highest it's ever been. When you break it down by region, the Northeast is leading the way with the highest median age at 40.6 years. This makes sense, given that several northeastern states are on that list of having more older adults than children. Following the Northeast is the Midwest, with a median age of 39.3 years. Then you have the West at 37.8, and the South comes in as the youngest region with a median age of 38.3 years. Even in the youngest region, the median age is still climbing steadily. So, which state officially has the oldest population? To figure this out, analysts at World Atlas dug into the Census Bureau data, and the number one spot goes to Maine. With a median age of 44.8 years, Maine is the oldest state in the Union. This is driven by a combination of factors. It has a lower birth rate, and it attracts older residents who are looking for a quieter, more scenic lifestyle. It's a beautiful state, but its aging demographic presents real challenges for its workforce and tax base. Following Maine are New Hampshire, Vermont, and West Virginia, all with median ages over 42. You can see a clear pattern here. Many of these states are rural, with beautiful natural landscapes that appeal to retirees, but they also often see their younger populations move away to larger cities for more economic opportunities, which accelerates the aging trend. Florida, interestingly, comes in at number 5. While it has a huge number of older residents, it also has a large and growing population of younger families and immigrants, which keeps its median age from being even higher. Now, let's flip the script. Where are the youngest populations? The state with the lowest median age is Utah, at just 31.9 years. This is largely due to the state having the highest birth rate in the nation. It's a culture that has historically emphasized larger families. Following Utah are places like Texas, Alaska, and the Dakotas. These states often have booming industries, like tech and energy, that attract younger workers, or unique cultural factors that contribute to higher birth rates. The District of Columbia is also one of the youngest places, primarily because it's a hub for young professionals starting their careers in government and related fields. So what does all of this mean for the future of the United States? The implications are massive, and they touch every part of our society. Let's start with the economy. A larger retired population means a smaller share of the population is working and paying taxes. This puts a huge strain on social programs like Social Security and Medicare, which are funded by today's workers. We're heading toward a point where there will be fewer workers supporting a larger number of retirees. This is a mathematical problem that policymakers are going to have to solve. Then there's the workforce itself. As experienced baby boomers retire, we could see significant labor shortages in key industries. Think about skilled trades, healthcare, and education. Who will fill these roles? This creates an urgent need for better training programs, but also for policies that encourage immigration or make it easier for older Americans who want to keep working to do so. Perhaps in more flexible or part-time roles. Healthcare is another huge area of concern. An older population naturally requires more medical care. We're going to need more doctors, nurses, and especially specialists in geriatrics. We'll also need more long-term care facilities, home health aides, and services designed to help people age in their own homes. The demand is set to explode, and we need to ask if our healthcare system is prepared to handle it. But it's not just about challenges. An older population also brings a wealth of experience, wisdom, and skills. Many retirees are highly active and want to contribute to their communities through volunteering or part-time work. They are also a powerful consumer group. Businesses that understand the needs and desires of older adults, from accessible housing and transportation to travel and leisure, will find huge opportunities for growth. We're also seeing a shift in what communities look like. There's a growing movement to create age-friendly cities and towns. These are places designed with older residents in mind, featuring things like better public transportation, walkable streets, accessible public buildings, and community centers that offer programs for all ages. It's about creating an environment where people can remain active, independent, and engaged as they get older. This isn't just good for seniors. It makes communities better for everyone, from a parent pushing a stroller to a person with a temporary injury. This demographic shift is a gradual, slow-moving force, but its impact will be enormous. It's not a crisis to be feared, but a new reality to be understood and planned for. The states that are already older are giving us a preview of the conversations we all need to be having about the future of work, healthcare, and community life in America. It's a fascinating and incredibly important topic, and the numbers show it's happening faster than ever. What are your thoughts on this? Do you live in one of the states mentioned? Have you noticed these changes in your own community? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the trends shaping our world. I'll see you in the next one.